Sandra Smith, a U.S. immigration attorney based at 40 Wall Street on the 28th floor in the Trump building. Make sure you reach out to her 6 days a week, open late on Wednesdays, and also open on Saturdays. So make sure you call her up at 877-829-5297. That's 877-829-5297. 877-829-5297. Sandra, how you been?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Have you contemplated what it is that we discussed?
Yes, we've been discussing lots of things. So,
All right,
what are you referring to specifically, Mr. David? How you doing?
All right, so why don't you tell them a little bit about what we discussed? I'll let you go ahead.
Wait, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the consultation.
Oh, with regards to clients calling in and, talking about the consultation fees. And, we have a lot of clients. So we pretty much decided that, yes, we will be reducing our fees to $50. So it's moving down from $100 to $50. So that's the consultation fee as of today.
So repeat that one more time so all the listeners across the tri-state area can hear that 50, that 50. That fee. All right, that fee.
Right.
That $50.
It's not 60, it's $50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $50. So yes, the consultation fee is now $50. $50. There you go.
Say that again.
David.
Put the tongue between your teeth.
The consultation fee is $50.
Good. Put your tongue between your teeth and say that one more time so that people all over the world can hear you. And this applies to any and everyone in the world who would like to get U.S. immigration consultation, right?
Yes.
And it's $50.
$50. So whether you're coming to the office or it's on the phone, a phone consultation, the consultation fee will be $50. That's correct.
What's the difference between the phone consultation and the in-person consultation, with the exception of being in person?
Well, there's no real difference, some people are, for example, we have folks who are out of New York City, so they're unable to actually come into the office for whatever reason. You may be in Connecticut, you may be in Atlanta, you may be in Phoenix. We have clients all over the states. We even have clients calling from overseas. So, of course, they can't come into the office in person. There's really no difference. What persons do, if you want to send documents for me to review prior to the consultation, you can always fax it into the office. So really and truly, there is no difference. You should only imagine, though, there are some persons who would rather come into the office, for whatever reason. They want to see me, they want to meet up with me. There are certain things they probably don't want to speak over the phone. Well, in that case, there might be the difference. But generally speaking, there's no difference.
Absolutely. It reminds me of when, I speak to people and people say, no, I prefer to use cash. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, I prefer to use cash. As a matter of fact, the safest way to actually shop these days is not with cash or with check. It's with a card, a debit or credit card. You know why?
I'm listening.
God forbid that charge is not yours. You did not make that charge. As long as you can prove that you didn't make the charge, you didn't sign it, it's not your signature, you call up the bank and tell the bank that it's not your charge. Guess what? Bank puts your money back. It's called a chargeback. Safest way.
Yes, that makes sense.
Once you give somebody your cash, you nah get back that. You understand? Once you give somebody a check and them cash that, you nah get that back. But when you use a debit or credit card, you can get it back, especially if it's not your charge. So things have changed. I want to say thanks to Mr. President Barack Obama. He made some changes in reference to the banking system when they take your debit and your credit card. People can get your monies back. But anyway, I just wanted to share that.
I guess that's another difference I never mentioned, that, I guess for folks who are calling in for a phone consultation, more likely than not, you'll be paying by a debit or a credit card. Some folks, in fact, will send a money order in prior to the consultation. So for folks who don't have a debit or a credit card, they will get a money order. For now, it's going to be $50. So, mail that money order in. Once we receive it, then we'll give you a call and we'll have that consultation.
Okay. How long will this $50 consultation run?
Well, a consultation, David, typically runs from 45 minutes to an hour.
No.
So that's typically how long we have a consultation for. What do you mean?
That's not what I'm asking.
Oh, what do you mean?
How long will we have the $50 consultation?
Okay. That's what the consultation fee is right now. That's what it is right now.
That's what it is now.
Yes,
and that's
what
apt
it is
to
now.
change.
I'm sorry.
It's apt to
Well, I mean,
change.
let's see how it goes. But that's what we're working with now. We're doing this because a lot of folks are
You
calling
notice how
into the
she's being a
office.
lawyer, right, Ken Roy? You notice how she's
No,
being a
listen,
lawyer, right?
David, we have a
Be a
lot.
lawyer, I know.
Listen, we have a lot of clients, and I feel like there are lots of persons who would want to come into the office, but for whatever reasons, they are not able to afford $100. So we have no issues with reducing the fees so that we can have more folks who want to come in and meet with me. To have this personalized service that we have in this law office. So $50 is what we're doing right now for the consultation fee.
All right, no problem. You remind me of a movie called Hangover, Always jokes. Anyway, let's take some calls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's open up the phone lines. Maybe you got married recently and you got yourself a conditional green card. Maybe you want to find out how you can remove those conditions. Maybe you would like to figure out how to get yourself the Blue Book, a.k.a. Your United States passport. Maybe you are in the United States and you overstayed your visitor's visa and you would like to know how you can get residency in the United States. Maybe you'd like to know how you can get a work visa, okay? Maybe you just want to figure out how you can stay in the United States. So, people, make sure you call up Sandra Smith. But before I give you her office number again, call this number right now. People, I'm about to give out the number in less than 15 seconds. Do call immediately because she gets hundreds of calls every single time that we mention her number on air. This is where you will get your questions answered absolutely free. So any kind of U.S. immigration questions that you may have. Maybe someone got deported. Maybe someone want to understand more about the DREAM Act. Is it there? Is it not there? Maybe you're from Russia. Maybe you're from another country. You just want to find out, what do I need to do to stay in the United States of Barack Obama, as I put it? Well, call this number now. The number to call as we turn the speakers down back in studios happens to be 877-320-5465. That's 877-320-5465. That's 877-320-5465. Maybe you went to some consultant on Gunnell Road, on Flatbush. Maybe you went somewhere and you're not 100% sure. Get yourselves a second opinion. This is the U.S. Immigration Link. You can find us on Facebook at Immigration Link. You can find Sandra Smith in her office at 40 Wall Street. But right now you may be driving in a car, in a cab, in a dollar van, in a bus or wherever, and you just want to get a question answered. Call up Squeeze and Sandra at 877-320-5465. That's 877-320-5465. This has been dubbed the longest running immigration radio show in the nation. Why? Because we've been doing it for well over 18 solid years. We're very proud of what it is that we have done here, and we're very happy to have Sandra Smith on board. She's on between, of course, 12 and 12:30, and she will be on in the evenings between 7 and 8 very soon. So let's go to the phone lines at 877-320-5465. If you haven't started calling yet, dog nyam your sopa because it's going to be hard to get through. I've got 3 lines left open, so call 877-320-5465. $50 consultations. I love this attorney. I love her. I love her. I love her. Love her. Love her. Love her. Love her. $50 consultation. I love her even more. I don't even feel like taking the calls the way I love her. Anyway, let's take a call. Hello, caller. How are you?
Hello.
Hi there, my darling. This is Squeeze and Sandra. What's your question for Sandra Smith?
Yes. Good afternoon. This is Sandra
Hi,
Smith.
Sandra.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon. I have a quick question to ask. I went in for my interview last Thursday, and the lady that the officer told us that she had to review the case because there was a fire in the building, something like that. So she didn't have as much time to review it. So she had sent it in my passport and said, I'll hear something within 30 days. What is that, good or bad?
So you said you had an interview last Thursday and there was a fire in the building. Fire in whose building?
In the building at Queens Plaza, Long Island City, right over there by Queens Plaza.
Okay. So you're talking about the USCIS office where you had your interview. There was a fire. And then because of the fire, she cut the interview short. Is that what you're saying?
Most likely, I wouldn't say she cut it short. I think the interview was completed, but she had told us that she did not have enough time to review it.
Okay. Well,
I also filed a waiver of entering in a different name.
Right. Okay,
Didn't
so I
have as
mean,
much time to.
right. So I mean, so pretty much it is what it is. What she said that there was a fire, and then within 30 days, you should hear from her. What I would do, since you just had the interview last Thursday, I would wait those 30 days and see what happens. And if nothing happens, then sorry.
But yesterday I received a letter saying that the visa, one part, like the 797, were approved. What is the 797?
The 797 is just, it's not, that's a notice of action. So the 797 is not what is approved. I'm not sure what else is on that document that you have, but 797 means notice of action. So what they're saying is that they have approved whatever you submitted. I don't know what you submitted. I don't know who filed for you and what was the basis of your petition to immigration. So if this is something that's
adjustment of status.
Adjustment of status. So if it was right, if it was an adjustment of status, then perhaps you will see on that 797 form an I-485. That's what should be on the form, and that would be approved if, in fact, it was approved. All right?
Okay, because it said it was approved.
Right.
It was approved.
Right.
That would be good or bad.
Well, I mean, I don't know. So here's the thing. If you want, what you can do, if it's just a simple question as the one you're asking, you want to fax that document to my office and give me a call later, I can look at it for you and give you a response on that. But just with you telling me, a notice of action is what's received for most petitions, what you send into immigration. Everyone gets a notice of action.
Absolutely.
A receipt. So, all right?
All right. You know what I would suggest, my darling?
I have your fax number, because I don't mind paying the $50.
There you go. Guess
that's
what?
Fine. I mean,
let me give out the number.
I could do it over the phone. I could fax you the paper, and then I could give I could give my credit card over the phone, and then you could look at it and talk to me.
All right. That works just fine.
Hold on a second. Let me give out the number right now. Let me do this very important. I get paid so much money, too much money to give out this number. So let me just do it. 877.
All right. 877.
829. 5297.
5297.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you a call when you get off the air.
Yeah, and by the way, hold up, my darling. I'm gonna listen. Come on, this is Link Up. We take care of you. Hold the line. I'm gonna give you an appointment right now. So hold on, sir, because there's a long line, Don't believe Sandra Smith. There's a long line. So hold on, my darling. I don't want you to call and cuss back and say, squeeze them and make you get through to Sandra. Hold on. Fata is going. Normally, darling, listen. Normally, consultation is $100. Young lad spend $50 now. Here way I go take you do with the other $50 we have. You take $49 outright. I give you a big buckler by your life plus. Hold on a minute. Here, hold on. Fata, take care of her. She get a $50 consultation and she can take care of her health also. Put her up her hold. Yeah, man, that's how we do it. Let's take another call right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Immigration Link powered by BioLife Energy Systems. We care about your health. Come join the living. The number to call right now is 877-320-5465. 877-320-5465. Where will you call and you get an immediate consultation to see the attorney immediately? Only at Link Up. Hello, caller. How are you?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir, and welcome to Link Up Radio.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
I just want to ask a quick question. I came here with a visa in 2005.
Yes, sir.
And I overstayed the visa. So how can I get a green card or something?
How can you get a green card? When you said you came on a visa, what kind of visa you came on? Was it a visitor's visa? Was it a
visitor's visa?
A visitor's visa. So pretty much when you came on a visitor's visa, your intention was only to visit. You should have left. So you said you overstayed. Now, here's the question I have for you. Do you have a qualifying relative? Do you have a spouse who's a U.S. citizen?
No, I don't have nobody here.
Do you have any children here who are U.S. citizens?
No, I don't have no children here neither.
Right. I'm asking those questions because, if for a person to obtain a green card, especially in a situation like yours where you've overstayed, I can think of two ways. If you have a significant other, a spouse who's a U.S. citizen, or if you have children over 21 who are U.S. citizens, in fact, they could file for you. Absent those relatives, I'm not sure if there's anything that you can do moving forward to obtain your green card since you overstayed. All right?
But if you would like
thank you.
But if you would like to speak further with Sandra, I will approve a free consultation so you can continue speaking with her. All right?
So you have to have a relative here to to sponsor you. You can't do nothing about that.
Well, I mean, in some instances, employers can sponsor. In some instances, you can actually sponsor yourself. But, in that case, you'll have to have a lot of money.
Oh,
So, it depends on your particular set of circumstances. I mean, typically, persons who come here on a visitor's visa and have family members who can sponsor them, that's usually the first route that they take. So that's the reason why I asked those questions. Absent that, depending on your set of circumstances, if you have an employer who will be able to sponsor you, it will be typically hard, however, since you've overstayed. All right?
All right.
all right. Okay, thank you.
My brother, if you want to feel a lot more comfortable and have peace of mind, you may want to speak with her and see her in person just to see what other possible options, if there are any, that's out there. I always say to people, get on the phone privately with her, speak with her. She's a very cost-effective person and extremely modest person. You never know, all right? Find out what options are possible.
All right. I have the number. I'm going to give her a call later.
All right.
Okay.
I have the number. I'm going to make an appointment.
Yeah, don't say you're going to call later on. As a matter of fact, hold the line. Hold on, man. Hold on a minute. Because,
All right.
normally we have good intentions and then we procrastinate and we just mess up our lives. All right? So no bother with that, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Immigration Link. Remember, you can call right now. The number is 877-320-5465. That is 877-320-5465. I welcome you to ask any immigration questions that you may have. Do not be afraid to ask the questions. Do not sit and listen to a mama and papa and this person down the block say. You have a bona fide attorney, legitimate attorney right here that works in the Trump building on the 28th floor, all right, of 40 Wall Street. Call up and ask the question and get them answered for free. All right, what do you think this is? You think she's just here for her good looks? You think she's just here to just extend $50 consultations to you? No, call in and ask. 877-320-5465. And join the line just like everybody else. Let's get to a call. I'm being rude. Hello, caller. How are you?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir, and welcome to Link Up Radio and the Immigration Link and Sandra Smith. Let's move to another line. Okay, hello. How are you? Welcome to Link Up Radio.
Yeah, I'm listening to the program all the time, man. You sound like a really nice guy. It's my first time calling in.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question for the lawyer.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, I've been married to an American citizen for 4 years now. I haven't done anything. What is the possibility of that now?
Okay, sir. So you say you're married to a U.S. citizen for 4 years. All right. As long as it's a bona fide marriage, that's the first thing we want to make sure it's a genuine marriage, okay? The second thing is when you enter the United States, were you inspected? Did they stamp your passport? Did you have a visa?
Yeah, I have a visa. Come on, a student visa, not student, I come on a tourist visa.
You entered on a tourist visa. All right. So that being said, you can definitely stay here in the United States and obtain your green card once your U.S. citizen spouse files for you. All right. It should not be a problem, even though you've overstayed. As long as it's a bona fide marriage and you can prove such, you should be able to move forward with obtaining your green card. All right.
I haven't done anything. Nothing at all. I haven't done nothing.
Well, so come on down to the office.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
come on down to the office.
$50
So
consultation.
give me where are you located?
All right, let me give you the address. It's 40 Wall Street. That's just 2 blocks from the offices of Lincoln.
Give me the number. Give me the telephone number.
All right.
Give me the number.
All right.
Give me the number.
877-829.
829. 829. Yeah.
5297.
Okay.
You got it?
All right.
You got it?
Yeah.
You saw Hangover 3? The guy said, you got it? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, call Sandra Smith at 877-829-5297. I welcome all the Caribbeans and non-Caribbeans to tune into the Immigration Link. It's always fun and it's always very educational and informative. The number is 877-320-5465. Let's take one more call before we conclude. Hello, caller. How are you? Hello there.
Hello?
Yes, my darling. It's your turn.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I would like to speak to the lawyer.
She's
Yes,
listening.
I have a question. Yeah, good afternoon. I have a question to ask. I've been in the U.S. and I'm married, and my husband filed for my son. My son is in Jamaica.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah,
Your husband
Yeah, my son-
Your husband filed for
Yeah,
your
my
son.
son-
Mm-hmm.
My son is in Jamaica, and he do everything. he went for the interview and everything. But the problem was, I did not send my ID. At that time, I forgot to send a copy of my ID.
Mm-hmm.
So they send back a piece of paper and said I must send my ID and my income tax.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever time I send that, they will stamp his the visa in a passport.
Passport. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do that from last year.
Last
And
year.
yes,
Mhm.
yes, I did it from last year, and up until now, I don't hear anything again.
Okay, let me.
I email them
Mm-hmm.
and ask them about the status and everything, what is wrong, and they send me back an email and said I must not send no more inquiries.
You must not send any more inquiries.
Yes, in 5 business days I will hear. That is from in July.
Okay.
I
All right.
emailed them, and
All right.
until now they don't send back anything.
Okay,
Like
so
what you do.
it has been less than a year since you've contacted them. It has been less than a year since you spoke to them. You said in July was the last time you contacted them. You had any
Yeah,
communication with
July
them?
this year I emailed them.
All right. This is something that we can handle in the law office. I'd advise that you come down and we can actually on your behalf send a status update letter to them based on what you told me and what you will tell me. We can actually send a letter to them, and then they typically respond to us. And if there are no other issues, he should be able to get his visa to enter the United States. But come on down to the office, and we will handle that for you. All right?
Yeah, I'm living in New Jersey.
That's no problem whatsoever, David.
Where's your office is? Okay.
The office is at 40 Wall Street. It doesn't matter where in the world you're living. You can actually do a consultation over the phone, or you can physically come in. And she's open late on.
Okay.
She's open late on Saturdays. All right. And open
okay.
late on Wednesdays. Well, she's not open late on Saturdays. She's open on Saturdays, but she open late on Wednesdays. All right. But here's this number.
Okay.
By the way, let me ask you something. When do you want an appointment?
Oh, I'm going to Jamaica Thursday, and I'm not going to be back until 1 because I'm going to a funeral. Because the lady who used to take care of him, she passed away now. So that's why I'm worried.
Earworm.
So,
Earworm. Right now, I'm going to put you on hold and let you do your consultation right now, because you can do your consultation over the phone. Just give her your debit or credit card. It's only $50. Do it now before she cut off the $50, because, things can change. So hold on a minute, all right? Because I want you to just get this out of the way. Never put off what you can do today for tomorrow. It will bite you in the butt. All right? Hold on, all right? Hold on. I'm going to take care of you right now. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Immigration Link powered by the law offices of Sandra Smith and Associates. We do appreciate each and every one of you tuning in for information every single weekday between noon and 12:30. Sandra Smith will be coming to the evening program between 7 and 8 p.m. as we make some changes here. More people would like to get immigration advice and help, and she has offered to come on in the evenings between 7 and 8 p.m. More information to come on that. With that said, we want to say thanks to BioLife Energy Systems for being a proud sponsor here. Also, we want to say thanks to USA Credit Repairs. Sandra Smith's, of course, office is located at 40 Wall Street on the 28th floor. We must remind you that this has been an attorney advertisement brought to you by the law offices of Sandra Smith and Associates, and prior results do not necessarily guarantee future outcome. But if I were you on the outside tuning into Link Up Radio or any programming on this radio station, tell you what, I will definitely give Sandra a call. Thank you so much, Sandra Smith. It's a blessing having you right here on Link Up Radio 93.5 and in the same room with me.
Thanks, David. Take care.